Hello friends, welcome to Chefi Mums and Z. Today I'm going to show you a quick Dal Makhani recipe with avocado paratha. Okay, so I'll take you through the ingredients that we'll be needing for the Dal Makhani. So for that I have soaked about 400 to 450 grams of black urad dal overnight in water. I washed it a couple of times before that, about 3 to 4 times, just so that all the dirty water goes away. And I have drained them in the morning, so they're nicely soaked. Now I will be pressure cooking them and taking 3 whistles. Don't put any salt when you're pressure cooking your lentils. Now we will also need some tomatoes. I've taken 2 big tomatoes, some fresh cream, some butter. These are about 8 cloves of garlic that I've roughly chopped, ginger, some coriander. These are 1.5 of onion that I have chopped here, cumin seeds, salt to taste, some turmeric. This is Kashmiri red chili powder, and some garam masala. Okay, so guys, I have taken my soaked black urad dal in the pressure cooker. Now I will be covering it with water. Take 1.5 times of water to the lentil quantity. Just get a feel. It should be at least an inch above your lentil level. Now I will be pressure cooking it for 3 whistles, 3 to 4 whistles, making sure they're nicely cooked and are slightly mushy. Okay, now guys, while our lentils are cooking in the pressure cooker, I will get the masala base ready for it. So here I have taken a non-stick pan and I have heated it and I've added some oil to it. Now to that I will be adding the cumin seeds and let it splutter. Once it's tempered, I will add the garlic and ginger and saute it off really nicely. Once your ginger garlic is nicely browned, then we will add the onions and sweat them off really well until they turn nice golden brown. My dal has cooked, guys. I took 4 whistles of the pressure cooker. Now I have taken it off the heat and I'll leave it aside for 15 minutes. Okay, now guys, our onions have sweat really well. They're nice and golden brown now. Now to that I will be adding all the dry masala. So the turmeric, Kashmiri red chili powder and the garam masala will go in now and will cook the spices really nicely. Okay, now guys, our masala base is looking nice. To that I will add the fresh cut tomatoes. Now here you can also use tomato puree if you like. I do like the chunky bits when they come in the mouth, so I would just keep it chopped. At this stage I will add the salt and give it a good mix. We have to keep cooking this masala until the oil starts to separate from the sides. Okay guys, I just opened the pressure cooker and I'm checking the lentils. They look pretty good. You can see they're nice and mushy. And we have some liquid to make the gravy as well. Okay, now guys, you can see there's some oil that is separating from the gravy. So at this stage I will add the lentils. Give it a good mix. Let the masala and the lentil mingle really well. Once you have mixed everything nicely, add in the butter. Now I'm being quite stingy here. I'm not adding too much butter because I will be adding a lot of cream later as well. But normally when you go in the restaurants, they do add a lot of butter. and that actually makes it tasty, but from the health perspective I'm just using about 100 grams over here. Now let the butter melt completely, and then I feel I will be adding some more water to this, because you have to cook it nice and slow for good 45 minutes to 1 hour on a very low heat, just so that the lentils, the masala, the water, everything is mixed together and it's nice and luscious, rich gravy. The dal is cooking nice and slowly. Meanwhile, my paratha is ready to be flipped. Now to this, I will add a good splash of ghee on it and let it cook on the other side. Now it's been 20 minutes of the dal cooking on a slow flame. So at this stage, I will be adding 1 full cup of cream. It's quite a rich dal, to be honest, but it tastes amazingly good, especially if it's a day or two old. It tastes even more nicer. Now I will be cooking it another half an hour until it's all reduced and nice and thick. Guys, our Dal Makhani is looking nice and luscious, very rich gravy. So now to that, just my finishing touch, I will be adding coriander. Now this is completely optional. If you don't like coriander, you can take this off. Normally in restaurants they don't put it, but since I love coriander, I love the freshness that it gives to the gravy, so I'm adding it here. Okay guys, so now I'm going to start making my avocado paratha dough. So for that, I have taken 2 avocados which I have lightly mashed, and to that I will be adding some ajwain or carom seeds, 1 tablespoon of yogurt, some turmeric, some salt, some kasuri methi, a drizzle of oil. Now avocado has good amount of fat in it, so we don't need a lot of oil while kneading this dough. I've added 2 cups of atta or plain whole wheat flour, and to that I will be adding some water to get started with the kneading. Okay, so now our dough is ready. It's nice and soft dough that I have kneaded here, so I'll keep it aside for half an hour for resting, and then I'll start rolling and cooking my parathas. Okay, now guys, while our dal is cooking, I will get started with the paratha. So I have made 1 dough ball here and I'm making a paratha out of it. So I have rolled a small round here of the parathas. To that I will be adding a good drizzle of ghee here. Now to that, just dust some flour, fold it like this, and then roll it again. Okay guys, so our first paratha is rolled nicely. Now I will go and cook it on the griddle. Time to flip. Another round of ghee. And let it cook for good 2 minutes. So guys, our first paratha is ready. Likewise, I will get the rest of the parathas made and I'll show you the final presentation of this.